It's journaling time. Hey guys, it's LJ here. I have some more gorgeous coffee, well, tea dyed, cinnamon tea dyed paper that smells incredible, and we're going to make a little journal using them. Now, I'm probably going to cut all of the pages first of all to 6. 5 3/4 because, hello kitten, that is the we're going to use a 6 by 6 paper as the cover, then we need to be 5 3/4 height wise. Cat, what are you doing? I love my cat, she's so weird. Okay. What are you doing? Stop it. Get down. Right, go that way then, you monkey. You can have that treat later if you behave. It's time to stream later. So I've got some offcut. I've got my pieces here. I don't think I want to do a six by 6 journal. I mean, I won't be able to because this, if I fold this in half, this isn't going to give me 6 because this is not a 12-inch paper, this is A4 paper. So if I fold this in half, this gives us 5 3/4 by 5 3/4. Let's do that. Let's make a square one. I've not made a square journal before. Let's do it. Interesting, I've never done it before. Oh, it smells so good. So I was searching and searching for coffee in our house. I know I have some. Like, I know we have some, but neither of us drink it, so it was away. And I couldn't find it anyway. So then I was going to use tea, but I noticed that we were short on tea bags, and if I'd used up the last tea bags, I would have been in trouble. So I've got out my Christmas tea, which is like cinnamon, ginger, clove, nutmeg. And so these papers, they smell amazing. Right, so I've got some extra bits to decorate with, but our journal, put that in the middle so that I can remove the majority of that rip when we cut it down. Okay, there's that. Oh, I love it. I'm going to grab a piece of craft card. This to 6. And lose the plate in my trimmer apparently. No. Now if I fold this in half, so we may need to trim these down a bit. So those will fit in there. Oh, only a smidgen, you know. Only a smidgen. So if I put this in, yeah, we do want to trim this off. Literally a sliver. And keep it folded so that I'm cutting them at the same length. And we're just going to cut off a little bit. Pop the next one inside. It's easier to do it this way, as then it's in the right space. Never going to be perfect. It's just an easy way. Because the further in they are, the slightly more we're going to have to cut off to match up. Just do it one page at a time, makes life easier. So as you can see now, we're having to trim off bigger strips to make it fit. So then this last one goes in the middle. Okay. Now everything is the same length. Put that away. Pop these bits in the bin. And now that will sit really neatly inside of here. We're going to use our 6x6 paper to decorate. We're going to spray the pages, then we're going to stitch it all together. So I'm going to start off by doing some of the decorating. I'm going to spray the pages on fast forward with some pinks and reds and use some doilies and add some additional extras. We're going to pop some of our, now I think these may be too big. Yes, those doilies are too big to use, but I do have, where are they? Some smaller Alice ones. If I could find them, that would be great. No. Where are the doilies? Hello? Where are you? There we go. So I have these littler doilies that we can use. So if we grab a couple, let's use those two. Now ordinarily I would tea dye these as well, but first I'm just going to fold them in half so that we've got a nice fold where we want the fold, because we want the fold to be in between the pieces so it's easier to use. Okay. So now that we are happy everything fits, I'm going to add in some doilies. I think I'll have one in here. It smells so good. And then we'll add one in here. Okay. We need to open this, position it exactly where we want. Let's do the green. Let's celebrate the green in the paper. So, okay, so I'm going to punch 3 holes in my journal. One in the middle, going right the way through, one near the top and one near the bottom. You can measure them if you want. I didn't, I just went by eye. Start off from the inside, middle hole going to the outside, and then choose either the top or the bottom. It's entirely up to you. Come back in through that hole. So this time I'm going at the top. Then I'm going to put it all the way through, go back out at the bottom. So then we get a nice long straight line in the middle. And then I'm going to come back in from the outside through that middle hole. And then you're going to have two ends, and you want to make sure they are either side of that central strip. And then you can tie a knot and tie it off. Because this is quite strong thread, I don't need to worry. But you may want to do 2 layers if your thread is quite thin. And then just tie it off. I think it's called a surgeon's knot, is it? With the 2 loops, or a doctor's knot. Just to secure it, and then I leave the threads long for an added bit of design. One album, stitched in, sewn in, sorted. Okay, so we are back. It's quite a simple journal, but I really like it. So we've got the Cheshire Cat on the front cover. Inside I stamped this. This was a magazine set stamp. I don't actually know the name of it. But it's a really cool set. So it's got like a cake stand with a cake, teapot cups. Unfortunately, I didn't keep the backing, so I don't know the name of it, which is a real shame because it's such a perfect Alice in Wonderland stamp set. So then I've just done a tuck spot with the thing. You're entirely bonkers, but I'll tell you a secret, all the best people are. Then we've got a little top tuck spot that you can tuck things underneath. The stacked cups, and we've got Alice, got the Fury poem, got Alice on the chair, which is fully stuck down to cover a rip, but now you can't tell the rip. We've got the tea party flap, and I did the teapot and the cup, both of which have rows on. I mean, this is like the perfect Alice in Wonderland stamp set. It even has an eat me tag, which I stamped upside down. But hey, it's Alice in Wonderland, it's allowed to be a little bit weird. Just doesn't have a drink me one, which is such a shame. Hello Kitten. And then, as you saw on the back, we added the rabbit tuck spot. And then the back cover is Alice with the rabbit. So there is our little 6x6 journal to go into our book. Into our box. Yeah, this was using the, as I said before, the Cradt Box UK Alice set. It's absolutely beautiful. And yeah, I hope that Ruth really enjoyed all of these pieces. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you love Magrat, comment a black cat emoji down below, because she loves you all. If you have enjoyed videos like this, subscribe, please. You're amazing. There's so many of you already. I can't quite believe I'm over 550. Nearly at 600. It's bizarre. But yeah, I have really enjoyed making all of these. If you've enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up and subscribe, as I said, and I'll see you on the next one. Keep crafting. Bye.